Coming up, Fox News has settled a lawsuit with Dominion Voting Systems just ahead of opening statements in the case. What other legal battles the news organization will face next? And the Iowa State Senate passes a child labor bill expanding hours and types of jobs kids under 16 can work, where Republicans and Democrats stand on the controversial bill. This is Straight Arrow News, bringing you unbiased, straight facts. I'm Kara Rucker. Fox News has agreed to pay Dominion Voting Systems nearly $800 million. The settlement reached yesterday, just before opening arguments in Dominion's defamation suit against the company were set to begin. Dominion originally sought $1.6 billion against Fox News, arguing the news organization damaged Dominion's name and reputation in its coverage of the 2020 presidential election. In a statement, the network acknowledged that the court found some of Fox's claims against Dominion to be false. The network still faces a similar defamation suit from Smartmatic, another voting system that is seeking $2.7 billion from Fox News.
In some ways, it's hard not to see Fox's willingness to write a check for $800 million or nearly $800 million to Dominion as not strengthening the hand of Smartmatic in its lawsuit and its negotiations in a different court.
A Massachusetts Air National Guardsman charged with leaking highly classified material is due back in court on Wednesday for a hearing to decide whether he should remain behind bars while he awaits trial. 21-year-old Jack Teixeira did not enter a plea to the Espionage Act violations against him when he was last in court last Friday. The leak apparently went undetected for months. The criminal complaint against him refers to dozens, with some reports saying it is in the hundreds of classified documents leaked online.
To date, most of what has been released reflects incomplete snapshots in time and does not reflect the most up-to-date or latest assessments. But there could yet be significant, perhaps even grave, consequences for our national security and for the safety and security of our people serving and working overseas by the publication of the actual documents.
Lawmakers in Iowa's Senate passed a child labor bill that would allow minors to work longer hours and work in currently banned roles, such as serving alcohol at restaurants. The bill allows children under 16 to work up to 6 hours a day, which is 2 more hours than currently allowed for that age group. It would also allow 16 and 17-year-olds to serve alcohol with written permission from their parent or guardian. The bill still needs to pass the Republican-controlled House and get Republican Governor Kim Reynolds' signature for it to become law. Reynolds has suggested she would support the bill. Other supporters of the bill said it would give children valuable opportunities to learn, work, and get paid, whereas opponents, largely Democrats, said the bill would harm children.
These high-risk groups who are at the highest risk for the most severe consequences would benefit from an additional dose. So they would get an extended immune boost, and that would protect them even more. We do have vaccines that are available to protect against these severe consequences, so why not use them?
The CDC is expected to sign off on another COVID-19 booster shot for seniors and people with weak immune systems. The FDA approved the updated guidance yesterday. Regulators also say all Americans getting doses of Pfizer or Moderna will start receiving a new formula that protects against the Omicron variant, as well as the original COVID vaccines have been phased out. Only 17% of those eligible have received an updated booster dose, according to the CDC, as COVID cases have tapered off. The FDA has another meeting scheduled for June to further adjust its guidance on COVID vaccines. Twitter has removed a pre-Musk policy meant to protect trans people from online harassment. The policy protected them from dead naming, which is when someone refers to a transgender person's name before they transitioned. It also prevented users from using pronouns a trans person does not identify with. The policies were first implemented in 2018 and revised this month. Twitter also added updates that put warning labels on some tweets that are potentially in violation of its rules against hateful conduct. Under the old policy, the tweets were immediately taken down. Twitter's hateful conduct policy still broadly protects trans people, saying no user can directly attack other people on the basis of sexual orientation or gender identity. A giant Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton was sold for just over $6 million at a rare auction in Switzerland yesterday. The dinosaur stands nearly 13 feet tall. The skeleton was constructed with 239 bones from 3 different T-Rexes that were found in Montana and Wyoming between 2008 and 2013. Its name is Trinity. The dinosaur had to be shipped overseas in 9 giant crates, and the buyer's identity was not disclosed. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching the Daily Rundown. We're on a mission to bring back trustworthy journalism by serving only you, not an agenda. Be sure to check out more of our work at straightarrownews.com. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great day.